Rich playboy transforms for love waits, but she never comes. A rich playboy on a luxury cruise falls for a poor but kind black girl, but she refuses his love unless he quits flirting, stands on his own feet, and proves his worth. He changes his life for her and waits for their reunion, but what happens next will break your heart. Stay tuned till the end to see how love conquers all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more heart-touching love stories. Alex Carter was the kind of man who had it all: wealth, charm, and the kind of smile that could make any woman forget her name. Born into a family of billionaires, Alex had never worked a day in his life. His days were filled with parties, champagne, and meaningless flings. He had a reputation, the untamed playboy of New York, and he wore it like a crown. One summer, Alex boarded a luxury cruise ship heading to the Caribbean. It was a 7-day escape, filled with glamorous people, endless food, and live music under the stars. For Alex, it was just another playground to show off his wealth and charisma, but life had other plans for him. On the second evening of the cruise, while walking on the upper deck, Alex heard the soft hum of a song. He turned and saw her, Maya. She was nothing like the women Alex usually surrounded himself with. Maya was dressed simply in a plain summer dress, her natural beauty glowing under the moonlight. Her skin glistened like polished mahogany, and her big brown eyes seemed to hold an entire universe within them. Alex was drawn to her instantly. "Hi," he said, his usual charming tone on full display. "I don't think I've seen you before. Are you hiding from all the fun?" Maya looked at him with a small, polite smile. "I'm not really into all that," she replied softly. "I'm just enjoying the breeze." For the first time in years, Alex found himself speechless. Maya wasn't impressed by his wealth or his fame. She didn't care about his expensive watch or his designer clothes, and that intrigued him. Over the next few days, Alex spent every moment he could with Maya. They walked on the deck during sunsets, laughed over shared meals, and talked late into the night under the stars. Alex started opening up about his life, something he rarely did. He admitted he felt empty despite having everything. Maya listened with genuine interest, and with her calm wisdom, she said, "Money and parties can't fill the heart. Alex, you need something real." By the end of the cruise, Alex knew he had fallen in love. But when he confessed his feelings, Maya looked at him seriously and said something that would change his life. "I like you, Alex. Maybe I even love you. But I can't be with someone who doesn't know how to stand on his own 2 feet. I don't care about your money. I care about your heart. If you want me, prove that you can do something meaningful. We'll meet again 6 months from now at the fountain in Central Park. If you're still the same man, don't bother coming." Alex was stunned. No one had ever challenged him like that, but something deep inside him told him Maya was worth it. He looked into her eyes and said, "I promise, Maya, I'll change. I'll do something for us." When the cruise ended, Alex returned to his lavish Manhattan penthouse, but something was different. The parties, the fake friends, and the endless stream of models suddenly felt meaningless. Maya's words echoed in his mind, "Do something meaningful." Alex decided to change. He fired his personal assistants who planned his wild parties, and sold his sports cars. He stopped drinking and started waking up early. But the biggest decision he made was to follow his childhood dream, painting. As a little boy, Alex had always loved art. He would sit in his room for hours, sketching, painting, and imagining worlds full of color. But when he grew up, his father told him that painting was for poor dreamers, not for the wealthy Carter family. So, Alex had buried his passion under years of luxury and expectations. Now, he picked up a paintbrush again. At first, it was hard. He hadn't painted in years, and his hands trembled. But every time he felt like giving up, he remembered Maya's voice, "Stand on your own feet." Weeks turned into months, and Alex poured his heart into his work. He rented a small studio and painted every day, sometimes until dawn. His friends thought he had lost his mind. "Alex, come on, man, one girl and you're throwing away everything," his best friend mocked, but Alex didn't care. This wasn't just about Maya anymore. This was about becoming the man he had always wanted to be. 6 months passed, and something incredible happened. Alex's paintings caught the eye of a famous gallery owner. His art was raw, emotional, and full of life. People loved it. Soon, Alex Carter, the former playboy, became known as the soulful painter. His first exhibition sold out in hours. Reporters wrote stories about his transformation, calling it the rebirth of a man. But Alex didn't care about fame. He only cared about one thing: Maya. The day finally came. It was exactly 6 months since the cruise. Alex woke up early, dressed simply, and carried a single white rose, the same flower Maya once said was her favorite. He went to Central Park and stood by the fountain, his heart pounding. He waited. Hours passed. The sun rose high, then dipped low. People came and went, laughing, talking, living their lives, but Maya never came. As night fell, Alex still stood there, refusing to leave. Maybe she was late, maybe she forgot, maybe something had happened. By midnight, the park was almost empty, and Alex's rose had wilted. Heartbroken, he finally walked away, tears filling his eyes. "I kept my promise. Maya, where are you?" Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months, Alex threw himself into painting again, but something was missing. His art grew darker, full of longing and pain. He couldn't forget her one rainy afternoon. Alex was driving through the city when he saw her, Maya. She was sitting in a wheelchair outside a small cafe, looking fragile but still beautiful. His heart almost stopped. He pulled over and ran to her. Maya, why? He asked, his voice breaking. Why didn't you come? Do you know how much I waited for you? Maya's eyes filled with tears. Alex, I was on my way to meet you. I even had my bridal dress ready. I wanted to surprise you. But that morning, I got into an accident. A truck hit me. When I woke up in the hospital, I had lost my legs. Alex stood frozen, his heart shattering into pieces. Maya continued, I didn't want to be a burden on you, Alex. I thought you'd deserve someone whole, someone better. I couldn't face you like this. Alex dropped to his knees beside her, tears streaming down his face. Maya, don't you get it? I love you. Your legs don't matter to me. I'll handle everything. No legs. No problem. I just want you. Alex married Maya in a small, beautiful ceremony surrounded by close friends and family. He carried her down the aisle himself, whispering, You're my heart, Maya. Nothing else matters. Life wasn't easy, but they were happy. Alex's paintings, now inspired by their love story, became legendary. People from all over the world came to see his art, not just because of the colors, but because every brushstroke spoke of love that was deeper than pain. In every interview, Alex would say, Love isn't about perfection. Love is blind. It's about standing together, no matter what. True love doesn't care about wealth, beauty, or even physical flaws. When two hearts are meant to be, nothing can stop them. Love is blind, but it sees what truly matters, the soul.